Imagine a child so powerful that even Galactus, the cosmic devourer of worlds, chose to flee instead of face him. That child is Franklin Richards, the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm, and arguably the most powerful mutant ever born in the Marvel Universe. Unlike most mutants who develop powers during puberty, Franklin began warping reality as a toddler, thanks to the cosmic radiation that altered his DNA before birth. He's officially classified as a Beyond Omega level mutant, a being whose abilities far exceed even the most elite of mutants. When the Beyonders destroyed the multiverse during Secret Wars, it was Franklin, alongside Molecule Man and his father, who restored it, giving birth to the 8th cosmos. And just like Galactus, Franklin is destined to outlive the current multiverse and become the devourer of worlds in the 9th cosmos. Even the Celestials fear him, calling him a universal threat. In one possible future, he's known across realities as the great enemy of the omniversal order. But what makes Franklin Richards so dangerous isn't just what he's destined to become, it's what he can already do. Franklin's most dangerous ability is his reality manipulation powers. For him, a universe is nothing more than a toy. At just 5 years old, he created a pocket universe. Later, alongside his father and Molecule Man, he helped create the 9th cosmos. And as an adult, Franklin Richards went even further. He created an entire multiverse. Yes, Franklin can literally create life, resurrect the dead, tap into and manipulate cosmic energy and fundamental forces, and even bring existence itself into being. The Celestials gave him the title, Universal Shaper, and for good reason. In one timeline, adult Franklin Richards resurrected Galactus, infused him with even more power, and made him his herald. This new Galactus was so strong, he defeated the Mad Celestials, the very beings who had previously killed him. Franklin's power doesn't stop there. He was able to manipulate energies from the nexus of all realities, even creating a replica of it. Keep in mind, the nexus isn't just a gateway, it's the source of all universes and dimensions. That means Franklin was literally tampering with the core of the multiverse. He can also control the 4 fundamental forces of nature: gravity, electromagnetism, and the strong and weak nuclear forces. On a cosmic scale, he can create or erase black holes, reverse entropy, control the speed of light, and even manipulate the flow of time itself. He can rewrite quantum mechanics to alter probability, reshape space-time to fold dimensions, and override thermodynamics to generate endless energy. Now you understand why Dr. Doom wants Franklin. With Franklin's power and Doom's intellect, they could quite literally do anything. Using his reality warping abilities, Franklin can also create energy shields strong enough to withstand cosmic blasts and forge weapons capable of destroying planets. His molecular control is so precise that he once stabilized the sun under his older self's guidance, and even turned an attack from a mad celestial into flowers. Franklin is capable of teleporting anywhere in the multiverse, across both space and time, without any restrictions, and he can teleport others as well. In one instance, he even teleported a mad celestial straight into the core of a gas giant. His older self takes this even further, casually traveling through time, even returning to the past to meet his younger version. Franklin also possesses powerful precognitive abilities, which often reveal themselves through dreams. These dreams allow him to see possible future events, and while there are countless potential futures, Franklin usually envisions the most probable outcome, meaning his predictions almost always come true. One example? Before Sue Storm even knew she was pregnant, Franklin foresaw the baby's name, Valeria, and insisted on it. But Franklin's precognition isn't fully under his control. It's more like an instinctive survival response. He can sense dangerous future events and cosmic-level threats before they appear in the timeline, but these visions happen randomly. In X-Men and Fantastic Four, Franklin begins seeing terrifying visions of Onslaught before the villain even emerges. These visions disturbed him so deeply that he unconsciously banished his own parents to safety, and during the Onslaught saga, when he foresaw a no-win scenario on Earth, Franklin created an alternate universe and sent many of Earth's heroes there to survive what appeared to be their inevitable deaths. Later, adult Franklin Richards even foresaw the collapse of the multiverse and actively tried to stop it. Franklin's powers go even further. He was able to merge his consciousness with another person, like his sister Valeria, forming a double conscious being, combining both minds into one. Franklin Richards is also a powerful telepath. He can read minds and project his own thoughts into the minds of others, across a virtually unlimited range. His telepathy allows him to create realistic illusions and even mask his presence, or the presence of others, making them appear completely different or invisible to those around them. But he doesn't stop there. Franklin can control minds, rewrite thoughts, and alter personalities. In fact, he once managed to calm and restrain hostile Celestials using nothing but his mind. During the Onslaught saga, Franklin created an entirely new universe and populated it with fully sentient versions of Earth's heroes. These beings followed Franklin's intended storyline, until they slowly began to question their reality. Franklin also possesses cosmic awareness, which means he can sense when major cosmic events or disturbances are happening. He perceives the universe on a level beyond the five senses. When a mad celestial attacked him, Franklin subconsciously activated his powers to protect himself, even though he was completely unaware of the attack. He also has the ability of astral projection, allowing him to leave his physical body and travel in a ghost-like intangible form, just like Doctor Strange. Through this, he can even connect to the astral plane, and it's not just his powers. Franklin himself is highly durable. Even as a child, he survived a full-force blow from a celestial. As an adult, attacks from mad celestials didn't even leave a scratch. He also possesses vast telekinetic powers. He can levitate, move objects and beings with his mind, manipulate energy to some extent, and of course, fly. Franklin can even disable the powers of others. When his grandfather Nathaniel Richards attempted to jump through time, Franklin blocked the part of his brain that enabled his time-traveling ability, eventually blocking his powers. He once created a cube that completely nullified Black Bolt's supersonic voice, something very few characters in Marvel have ever done, and of course, he resurrected Galactus and made him his personal herald. But perhaps one of his most underrated feats, as a baby, Franklin entered Mephisto's dimension and defeated Mephisto. But what about his weaknesses? A kid so powerful that he can create life, alter reality, rewrite minds, and bend time and space. Does Franklin Richards have any real limitations? Yes, and ironically, his greatest weakness is himself. Franklin is still a child with God-level powers, and he's not ready to handle the full scope of what he's capable of. In fact, Franklin has been so afraid of his own abilities that he subconsciously placed mental blocks on himself to limit his power. Not only that, but he also erased the memory of doing so from everyone's mind, including his own. That's why his adult self returned to the past, specifically to guide and train the younger Franklin on how to control these powers. This self-imposed block is the only thing keeping one of Marvel's most powerful beings from accidentally tearing reality apart in the middle of New York City. Another hidden weakness is Franklin's cosmic awareness. Because he perceives life more as a cosmic entity than a human, he often avoids getting involved in small-scale issues, unless they're going to have a cosmic-level impact. He sees the bigger picture, but it also distances him emotionally from everyday people. That's why Franklin prefers to use as little power as possible. Deep down, he knows his destiny, to outlive everyone until the end of the current cosmos, becoming the last surviving being in the multiverse, and that's exactly why. While he still can, Franklin Richards just wants to be a normal kid.